Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, things in its cuffs. Now tell me, who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, and listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join? Yeah. Better give me some eggs. Join me. Come with me, help me say. I'm not afraid to go home. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning job. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Yeah, I do. Man, God is good. Hey, today I just want to get right to it because this has really been pressing me. I woke up and this was on my mind and I wanted to share it with you because I know this for a fact. See, I've lived this for a fact. The majority of things I talk about in the morning before we get started with the regular show is something that I've experienced. I can only tell you what I know. And so I've really, really understood why God has had my life go the way that it's gone. Because if I didn't have all these tests in my life, if I didn't have all these tests that I passed, all these tests that I failed, if I didn't have all of those, the good and the bad, what could I share with you in the morning? What could I tell you about hanging? What could I tell you about failing and then winning? What could I tell you about hanging in there when all hope was gone? How could I share that with you unless I've had those moments myself? I don't care what happens to you. I don't care what you're going through. Don't you dare give up. Under no circumstances. Don't you dare ever give up. It is the biggest trick that the enemy has, is making us think we ain't gonna make it. To water down the illusion that there's a possibility that you might still have a chance to get over. The biggest trick he uses is when you make a mistake and you fall, he gets you to start to thinking it's final, that there is no resurrection, there is no redemption, there is no recovery. He just makes you think it's final. He is the master deceiver. Don't you dare ever give up. I don't care what besets you, befalls you, trips you up, what circumstantial situations may arise. Don't you dare ever give up. Because listen to me. These are tests that you are going through. And these tests, whether you pass the test or it appears that you failed the test accomplishes the mission if you're smart about it. If you pass the test, let's say you're going through a situation and you get over and it goes the way you want it to do, then what you've learned is if you hang in there, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, mission accomplished. If you fail the test and it doesn't go the way you want it, and it goes the opposite, and it turns out into a negative result, and the response you were looking for is a no, that's not final. That doesn't mean it's over. That doesn't mean it's time to turn back. It simply means that now you have learned a valuable experience. You have learned a valuable lesson. You now know what not to do. You are now, because you know what not to do, another step closer to getting it right. Listen to me. It has to happen this way. You have to have the rain in your life to get the flowers in your life. You got to have the darkness in your life to appreciate the sunshine in your life. You got to have woes and worries to appreciate the joys. It is merely a test. So when you get through failing and you get through stumbling and you get through messing it up, all that's getting you one step closer to getting it right. Oh, my relationship ended. I'll never be able to find another person like that. Not only will you be able to find a person like that, you can find a person that's far better than that if you don't give up. But see, sometimes you got to go through the bad ones to get to the good ones. Don't you dare ever give up. I don't care what happens to you. If you lose a loved one, and Lord knows I've lost some people I've loved dearly with every inch in me. I've lost my mother, my father, my brother, and my best friend. I don't know. I know people who have lost their children. Goodness, man, I can't even imagine that. But they kept on going. What you giving up for? Oh, I got you, miss 'em, and I got you grieving. But I got news for you. Don't you let the devil make you think it's over for you because somebody else ain't still here. It was their time. Now, I'm not trying to lessen the blow for you, but I'm trying to get you up on your feet so you can stop all this, oh, woe is me, because the things that's happening to you, you're not the first person it's happened to. Come on now, let's get a grip. Let's wrap your mind around this thing. You have got to move forward if it's just in memory of those people. I was on one of the commercial breaks the other day and somebody asked me something and I forgot the question, but my answer was, I've always wanted my mother and father to be proud of me. And in their absence and their demise, I'm hoping just somehow, man, that they watching me, that they see their boy, that I'm down here, that I'm doing better, that I'm making something out of myself, that I'm loving my wife, that I'm taking care of my kids. I just want my old man to see that about me. You know, I want my mother to see that I'm trying to get my life together over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a better person. My mama was a Sunday school teacher for 40 years. She been praying for me for a long time. I just hope, man, and that's all I'm doing, is just hoping that they see me so they can be proud of me. See, you got to understand that when you make these mistakes, that when you fall and stumble and you get it oh so wrong, it ain't over for you. Don't you dare ever give up. Don't stop thinking, man, because it ain't happening just the way you want it to, that it ain't meant to be. Devil, he got so many tricks to deceive you. You know why you're being tested right now? Because there is no testimony without the test. You got to go through something. It's all good, man. Telling you. Just wanted to share that with you. Don't you give up out there. I don't care what's happening. Don't get deceived. The victory's coming, but you ain't gonna get it if you quit. Hang on, y'all.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boys, the girls, as usual, anybody that's a monkey trainer, welcome to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. I love monkey training, man. I just do.
I see.
What it is.
I see.
Anybody that's ever climbed out of a Volkswagen for Ringling Brothers at a circus in the 60s, man, got nothing but love for you. How you rolling
60s?
out there today? Yeah, only in the 60s, though. I wasn't at the carnival after that. I didn't really go, so I don't really know what you was made out of after that. But them clowns in the 60s, all that was popping. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Harvey Morning Show. Yesterday I had an episode, man, where I wasn't feeling myself, and I was just sort of getting kind of down about the way some things weren't kind of working out the way I wanted them to. And I caught myself, and I said, Steve, the fix for this, like you be telling everybody, is gratitude. So instead of talking about what you don't have, just go on and tell God, start showing gratitude for the things you do have. Once I started talking, I ended up talking so long, I forgot something was wrong.
Amen.
Look at God.
Be grateful.
I said, okay, man.
How that trick work?
Yeah, pull myself right out of that one in no time flat. This is Steve Harvey Morning Show, y'all. Gratitude affects your attitude, and that attitude affects your altitude. It does not change, y'all. Let's get rolling. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica, Junior Boy, better known as Kill Spates, and legend, the growing legend of Nephew Tommy. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the one and only.
Yeah, you are.
Make no mistake about that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it rolling. Junior, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing good, Unc. You know what, Unc? Let me ask you this, Unc. Have you ever not wanted to go to events with your wife? Like, there's a company party coming up, and I ain't never had this happen, but she want me to go. And I really don't want to talk to these doctors and stuff, because I want to
Whoa. You talking about a company party?
Yeah, for my wife. Yeah,
Oh, no,
yeah.
you got to go.
What?
Yeah, you got to go. See, I'm married now.
What?
And she got a husband, and you have to go.
Huh?
Yeah. And try to take that high-pitch ass voice down so you don't mess the doctors up.
That's
So
his
the
low
doctors
voice.
don't think
It's
she's married
pretty
to a
high.
damn-
It's pretty.
think she married to a damn cartoon character. Listen to me. Go in there, put a suit on, and don't go in there being all that damn funny. Because doctors and nurses, they don't have a good sense of humor. Sure, they all in there full of themselves till they get drunk.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta wait till they get drunk, and then they jokes be way different from yours.
Be medication.
Impatient jokes and stuff like that.
I'm Junior.
Stuff ain't funny to you.
Nah.
Can I ask a Tommy question later on during the show? Can I do that?
Oh, absolutely.
Because I'm going through a little bit. I got to.
And also, Junior, here's one other thing you want to consider too. You got to be careful of their jokes, because their jokes be a little tough when they get to drinking. So you've been a patient more than anybody on this.
Wish we had time to hear one. All right, coming up.
You've been sicker than everybody.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll have church complaints from Reverend Motown and Deacon Def Jam right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, listen up. This your man, Steve Harvey, right here. I got some big news for y'all. You all already know how my new Elevate You Vitality Daily Greens are changing lives. Well, guess what? You can now get my greens at Walmart. And if you want to do more for your health than just drink your greens, I got you. We got all of that nutrition packed into 3 different gummies. One for digestive health, there's one for your immunity, and there's one for your metabolism. Head over to your nearest Walmart now to get yourself some Elevate You. You better go get you some.
It is time now for Reverend Motown and Deacon Def Jam with church complaints.
We gavel.
Yeah.
This morning in a most proquifious way.
Proquifious.
We annihilate down to the hypothesis of the conglomerate.
Oh, that boy's a genius.
Knowing full well that I ostracize
ostracized.
The dignitaries of Deuteronomy.
He went to the book now.
The dignitaries of Deuteronomy.
All through Leviticus. And
Good
we
God.
ruth our way down through the Psalms,
Good God Almighty.
knowing full well that all things are possible
That's my path.
for those that are ingrained in the nurturing by copperlips of the divine divinity.
By what path?
Word. All right now.
Pycothelis.
Good God
You
Almighty.
didn't go to the school of divinity.
I did.
Yeah, you's a Texas A&M graduate. You don't do these types of things. But stay on over there with them little crew-cut white boys. Let us begin with church complaints. Come on, Deacon.
All right, Pastor. Brother Ronnie and Sister Evelyn Brooks, who have been married now for 15 years, they stated that they would never go to bed angry. Pastor, we got a problem. These people have been awake since last Tuesday. Is it possible that you can go by there and make these people go to bed? They have not resolved the issue, and they have been up since last Tuesday. So I'm just asking if you would be able to go by there and make these people go to bed. But they've been up a long time.
No, won't be making that visit. My visit is purely for the sick and shut in, not for the well and wide awake.
But
That's not what we got. Sick and shut in, not awake. We're not going by there. Plus, when they do, it's a wonderful thing they have. Never go to bed angry, so they've been up for 2 weeks now.
yeah, they have.
Which don't mean but one thing.
What does that mean?
They still mad as hell.
Because they can't go to bed angry.
Ain't that part, Pastor?
Ain't no need of me walking into that.
All right, brother. Now, Brother Marcus Taylor is asking if the church would pay for him to get hypnotized. He wants to completely forget his ex-wife ever existed. And he said 2 of his 3 kids should be added to that request as well. So it's your call, Pastor. But he wants us to pay for him to get hypnotized.
We are a church.
Yeah.
We do not believe in hypnotism. We believe in prayer.
Amen.
Yeah, but
Now,
if he
let me give him some real manhood advice. You cannot, are not, and will not be able to erase the memory of an ex. They are ingrained in your memory bank forever, which is there to keep you from making the same mistake twice.
Come on, Pastor.
So no, you're not going to be able to get hypnotized, criticized, or monopolized to get out of this hill.
No.
You're going to have to feel more ostracized to get on until you realize that there is no customization of the mind for your new realization.
Oh, that boy, he's a genius.
You better minister up in here.
I'm talking about now only at the JPJJ.
Yes.
Good God
Get
Almighty.
it like that.
Let's keep it moving, Pastor. Now, I want you to buckle up on this now. Brother Dwight Howard is asking to sing in the choir. Now, I think he's probably a tenor, but the tenor section is asking if he's, they worried if he gonna grab them in the middle of a song. It's your call, Pastor, but they just a little nervous about Dwight being in the choir. Lord, today. I don't know what we need to.
We are a church that is a church of healing.
Yeah.
We are here for all peoples
We are.
to
We
come.
are.
The
Amen,
broken,
Pastor.
the despondent,
That's
the
right.
confused.
That's right.
And that is what this church is about. Brother Dwight is more than welcome to come. But now, I will warn him, though. You might want to stay away from Deacon Biggie because Deacon Biggie is different.
Yeah, he is.
So let's not touch Deacon Biggie on no kind of way.
He blessed too. Yes, Lord.
But he uses all his for the proper evil amount. Well, what he's saying is Brother Biggie is the father of 26 children.
Yes. I don't think that's who you want to touch. That ain't who you want to touch. All right, Pastor, as we keep moving,
him and Nick have their own daycare.
Pastor, Sister Jada Pinkett is asking if she can come sell her book at our 3 p.m. service. And I didn't know what to say to the woman, but it's on you if you want to allow that. But she's asking, can she sell her book?
Of course, Sister Jada can come. But not during service. Oh, everyone's welcome here to JPJ. Will can come.
Right.
Okay.
Anybody can come.
Yes, sir.
You can bring your book. You can bring a trunk full of books if you want to, but you won't be selling at the service.
Yeah.
Unless all the proceeds from your book go to the jackpot joint.
All of them?
Of every quarter.
Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, a Georgia restaurant charges extra for parents that can't control their kids. Magic Johnson now has joined the list of billionaire ballers. And in some very sad news, Matthew Perry has passed away at the age of 54. That's all coming up. Yeah. Chandler Bing from Friends. That is all coming up, but right now it is time. We're going to switch gears here to Ask the CLO. Dawn in Tacoma writes, I'm 48 years old and my husband is 58. I am an adrenaline junkie and I love water sports. On vacation recently, I got a jet ski and rode with a single guy that was on vacation with his friends. My husband was so mad, even though he could see me. He said I made him look weak. What does he mean?
What he means is you made him look weak. You jumped on the back. Wait a minute, but lady, really though? You go on vacation with your husband because you're an adrenaline junkie. Why you ain't get your own jet ski? You're on the back of a jet ski with a single guy that was out there with his friend. Married women don't do stuff like that.
That's just
if your man goes out and get on a jet ski and put a single woman on the back of the jet ski with him, how that gonna make you feel? See, I don't understand how you don't see the wrong in this. We on vacation, you on the back of a jet ski with a single man. Girl, please.
That was stupid.
I tell you what, ride your ass right on out into that horizon with his broke ass. That's what you'll be doing.
And I hope y'all fall.
Moving on to Levita in Cincinnati. Levita says, my side piece is huge. Let's just start there. I can barely handle him. I keep saying that I'm going to have to leave this man alone, but I can't resist him. Will I ever get used to big boy?
Surely most side pieces are huge. I mean that's the purpose. But I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm out of line. My bad, dog. Let me back up.
Yeah. You're a CLO.
What, nephew?
Put out your house. Just CLO gonna have you in all kinds of
You need to stay quiet.
let me shut up.
Now, I'm just gonna tell you, this is gonna be a woo-hoo, ha-ha moment the rest of your life. It ain't no getting used to this. It's just, it just come with it, I mean, you gonna always, it's just saying, it ain't finna be. No, it's like cold plunging. You ain't finna get used to it. Yeah.
That's what you do every day.
I'm just telling you right now, you ain't finna get used to it. You're gonna quit talking about it so much, but it's the exact same thing every time you lower yourself down into that cold water. It's the same thing every time he come over.
What kind of moment is it?
Coming over there with?
Woo-hoo. What did you say? What kind of moment is it gonna be?
Yeah, woo-hoo, ha-ha, Woo-hoo, ha-ha. It's all that, you're gonna always get your breath took away. That's all to Yeah, that's what it is. You know, that's.
And
what
she says she can't resist him.
No, that people on crack can't quit taking crack.
Okay.
Yeah, it happened. I'm just telling you.
Okay.
And he just big old crack pipe.
That she's addicted to. Okay. Moving on to Audra in Rochester. My sister is secretly living with me because she cheated on her husband and he found out. She works from home, so she hasn't left my house in 2 weeks. How do I get her to face what she did so she can leave my house and go back home?
I don't know what you mean by your sister secretly living at your house.
Her husband doesn't
understand
know where
what
she is. Yeah, she doesn't let anybody
the husband don't know.
It's a secret to him, but not to nobody else.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
She cheated on
See,
him.
No. See, let me help you understand what's happening. Your sister cheated on her husband. She not secretly living at your house. She's hiding out at your house.
That's really
he
what
looking
it is.
for her.
That's what it is, CLO.
Yeah. You ain't a house. You a hideout.
A safe house.
And he done looked everywhere. He coming over there. He running out of places to look. He coming over there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know,
He caught her
secretly living
cheating.
at my house. No, you ain't got
Or
to
he
worry
found
about
out.
that. Huh?
He found out that she was cheating. Yeah.
Yeah. So this ain't no secretly, living with me. It's a
Just a
hideout.
matter of time.
Yeah. Yeah, he gonna find out. He gonna be over there.
Yeah. Yeah, but she wants to know, how does she get her sister to face what she did so she can leave and go back home?
No. She done faced it. She done faced it, and now she's escaping.
Yeah, she wants her to go back home.
Wait a minute. No. What you don't understand is she may not have a home go back to.
Yes, that's the
See,
point.
what part of this are you missing? I want her to face what she did and go back home. Go back home. He caught her cheating. You know how uncomfortable that home is right now?
Ooh, Lord.
Child.
Chair is still a chair.
Come on here, boy. Sing the song.
Even if there's no one sitting there. But a room is not a room when your husband came in and saw you in the bed with another man, and he said, "Get your hands." I said, "Get your hands."
Yeah.
Get your ass.
Get your ass
out of here.
Sing it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Let him use you.
Woo, we
Let
miss
him use
Lisa.
you.
that's what happened at your sister's house.
All right. Okay, last one, Steve. This is from Brianne and Addison. Brianne says, my husband is a personal chef and a fitness trainer. He's catering a bachelorette party, and he was told to wear an apron shirtless. Put on an apron and no shirt. I told him to drop off the food and let the girls hire a male stripper to serve it. Why is he reluctant to do that?
Because he wants to do it.
He want to go over there and take it.
You want to do it.
He already know what's going to happen. What's up? Why is he reluctant? I don't know why he told you is what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out why he told you.
Yam.
I'd have been over there with that apron on, boy. Woo! So your
Butt
apron
naked.
too short, I know.
Too short. It's already short.
So they know apron, that's a belt. I know.
Belt.
Yeah.
All right. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
A restaurant in Toccoa, Georgia has gone viral for enforcing a noise policy in their restaurant. Toccoa Riverside Restaurant features a surcharge for, quote, adults that are unable to parent. According to Today.com, 4 families ate together at this restaurant earlier this month, and there were 11 children ages 3 to 18 with the group. When the checks were given to each family, there was a $50 kids fee added to each check. The restaurant owner allegedly told the families that their kids were being too loud and they kept running in and out of the restaurant. When Today.com reached out to the restaurant for a comment, an employee said, quote, we're not going to comment on a policy we've had for years. We just want to live in the woods and cook. Of course, the families were white. So, do you agree with the restaurant that they should have a $50 charge for their kids, for the parents, if they can't control their kids?
I mean, it's his restaurant, but obviously he's had some serious problems. And, people take their kids out in public with no home training, and then they got to subject everybody to their kids. Yeah. And that's unfair to people that came in there just to eat.
Why not just fix it where kids are not allowed at this particular restaurant? Why not just do it that way?
They probably wouldn't.
Maybe it's a family restaurant.
It's an adult restaurant, Is that not possible?
I don't know if that's me.
I don't know no restaurants that's got that policy. I know restaurants where it's too advanced.
I don't know no kids ain't getting their ass whooped when they making all this I'm sorry. I should be working.
Have you
today.
completely lost your mind?
You probably need to go back to bed. Maybe this ain't you.
Completely.
But
I think,
But the point is valid.
I think there are restaurants that are set up that's not for kids. Like there's some restaurants in Atlanta where you're bringing your kids ain't really good. The price of the menu and the menu itself doesn't lend itself to children.
Yeah.
But if you've got stuff on there that lends itself to a full family, then you got to allow full families to come in here. But you also have the right to have policies in your establishment. And then if you don't want to obey the policies, then you find yourself somewhere else to eat. But right now they say we just want to live in the woods and cook.
I love that.
We ain't in here babysitting.
Okay. Let us do us. All right. Moving on to Forbes magazine. Now, according to Forbes, Earvin Magic Johnson is the 4th athlete to become a billionaire with an estimated worth of $1.2 billion. He joins Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Tiger Woods on the list. After his retirement from the NBA back in 1996, Magic had a lucrative professional career as an investor in professional sports teams, Starbucks, movie theaters, health insurance, and other business ventures. So congratulations, way to go, Magic Johnson, a new billionaire now.
Congrats.
Yeah. Congratulations.
That's too much money for me, though.
It's not too much for me. I just want
I know it's not.
Raise your hand.
I'm not
It is not too much for me.
Why is it too much for you, Tommy?
I just don't think I would be able to control myself. I think I would lose my doggone mind with $1 billion.
and he is
I'm sure you
correct.
would. You're right.
I really think
correct.
I would lose it.
Yeah, he's correct. He's correct.
No, I like being half-ass rich. I like that because
That's what you want to embrace.
Yeah, 2 weekends I can mess it all up. I like being focused. I could,
So 2 Saturdays back to back, you're broke.
Carla, I could lose it all. I could lose it.
Frivolous decisions.
I can't see.
First thing you'll do, Tommy. First thing. What will you do?
I'm gonna divorce my family. I mean, that's
Okay. Moving on. Can't believe you said that.
I can't let that boy. I can't let that boy. That boy can't see me like this. He can't. There's no way that boy can see me like that. No.
I agree with Tommy 100%. That's what he needs to do. I'm gonna keep my family.
I'm keeping my family too, huh?
Yeah.
Junior, you ain't. Shut up, Junior. You ain't got there yet.
I know, but I can imagine it though, because what's better than one plane? 2.
Okay. 2 planes
Dream big.
by yourself is incredible.
Big. Yeah. Dream big.
I'll make that plane take off land, and I go hop on the other one.
Just balling, huh, Junior?
Yeah.
Hey,
All right, guys, we're going to switch gears here.
Hey, Junior, you keep doing that, you ain't going to be a billionaire long. Don't do that, dog.
Keep it 100, Steve.
I know a lot of billionaires. I know very few of them got more than one plane.
That's wow.
But let me ask you something. As a billionaire, can I afford 2 planes?
Yes, you can. Absolutely.
Thank you, sir. That's all I need.
God.
All
But
right,
Junior, you got so much stuff you got to buy before that, though.
Yeah.
See, before
I
you
just
go
can't-
buying a plane, you got a whole lot of stuff you got to go buy first.
I'm
Okay,
just trying to
give me
figure me
some.
and
I'm
Hallie
not-
out on
I
both
can't
these
think.
planes.
Well, you got to, first of all, dog, you got to have more than one home.
Oh, I ain't think about
You're going to have to do that.
I-
Then you got to have, I hate to tell you this, you got to have more than one car.
How many cars you
I
got?
won't break
Junior?
that to you. I won't break that to her.
I got 1 car right now. I need to know.
Then, Junior, the other thing you're going to do is you're going to have a wardrobe in each one of them houses so you ain't got to pack when you go there.
Hold on.
Then not
you
only
buying
do you
the
have to
same
have a
stuff
couple of
twice?
houses, you got to have a getaway retreat. You got to build all this up. You got to get your asset column
I'm
up
with Tom.
top.
I ain't gonna do good with a big. I'm good.
No, I'm trying to tell you, the half rich is so cool to me, dog. I swear to God, it's half rich is really nice.
2 decisions.
can't
away
mess
from
it up.
Losing it all. Tommy, that's
All right,
it.
guys, coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, today is National Candy Corn Day.
Oh, Lord.
What?
Steve,
Y'all
National
ain't
Candy
bringing me
Corn
none?
Day.
I'll be there.
We'll find out what your favorite candy is right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, listen, it is National Candy Corn Day, or as you call it, Steve, corn candy, but it's National Candy Corn
Candy
Day.
corn got a day?
And the day before Halloween. So many people hate candy corn, and it's been trending on social media because of that. So, Steve, what is so special about, as you call it, corn candy?
I don't even know how you hate this.
Why do you like this so
don't.
much? Why do you like this so much, dog?
As a boy, it was all damn sugar.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a
Now,
lot
did
of
you
sugar.
put it on every tooth? I've seen some kids do that when I was a kid.
No,
Oh, yeah, they used to hang out the
Yeah, they used to make them look like teeth, you know what I'm
Teeth.
saying?
No, I'm
Fangs.
eating mine. This ain't nothing to play with.
Why you so serious about it?
Corn candy, serious, man. I don't know
It's
what y'all.
candy corn.
It's corn candy. What are y'all talking about? Y'all see, y'all not. Yes, see, y'all not the real corn candy lovers. Y'all talking about this candy corn day and
Grew
all
up
this.
on
yeah.
that stuff.
And they hate it. I don't know why they hate it. It's stuff out there to hate now. Yeah,
Good
I used to
plenty.
love Good and Plenty, but boy, now oof. I told you, man, about some years ago when I was flying through the airport one time, I saw a box of Good and Plenty on the shelf. I said, man, God, dog, I ain't had that in years. I bought a box, got on the plane, put that in my mouth, started chewing it. That black liquid started coming out the side of my mouth. I went, hold on, man. Well, how was I when I wanted this?
It ain't the same, baby.
It's
It
not
is
the
not
same.
the same, man.
It's not
Mary
the same.
Jane's ain't the same no more.
Twinkies aren't the same, and I used to love Twinkies.
But let me tell you this.
My next door neighbor, my boy Butch, he loved Twinkies, man. I didn't. I wasn't a Twinkie guy. I was
Tootsie
a
Rolls
I
are the
love
same.
hostess
Tootsie Rolls
ding
ain't.
dong, man.
Oh, okay. You were, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, ding dongs, boy. And
That was
hostess
like the
ho-hos.
opposite of Twinkies.
But hold up though. Them white powdered donuts in the pack.
Yes.
I'm still eating them today.
Ooh.
I ate some white powder donuts now.
But you remember
Lord
you
God.
used to could get the white powder, the chocolate, and then the
I never did the
And
chocolate.
the
I
little
always
crunchy
did the
little
white
brown
powder.
stuff.
Oh, in one thing, in one package, yeah.
well, it was 3 you could get, and then the pies. Remember the apple and the cherry pie?
Hostess
Remember?
pies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cherry pie, those were
Boy, they was a dime.
You
It was
remember
a
that?
dime.
Yeah,
But did you do honey buns?
Yeah, I did honey
I love
buns.
honey buns.
boy. But when I was homeless, boy, you know what really kept me going?
What?
What?
A joke cola and a moon pie.
I
sugar.
hated
That's
sugar.
too much sugar. That's
Very,
too much
very
sugar.
filling.
With the soda, I had to have salt.
Salt.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, you're so white. You always white.
With the soda, you couldn't have. You had to have chips.
You never see somebody. You always show up white.
Anyway,
White? Is that what
she said salt, or as we called it in Chicago, a pop and chips. All right, coming up in 34 minutes after the hour, Sister Odell is in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
She's here, ladies and gentlemen. You hear the one and only Sister Odell.
He found me. Oh, Lord, he found me. Ooh, good Lord. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Sister Odell.
Good morning, Sister Odell.
We get started. Hey, Mr. Truck Driver.
Oh, yeah.
Your biggest
number one
fan.
Yeah.
They should have never
he don't
told
care
you
for
that.
me. That's I found that to be so cute and unconcerning at the same time. What's on y'all's minds today?
Halloween is tomorrow. We know that's your least favorite celebration. Some people
Pagan,
call it a
all
holiday
y'all,
now.
Everybody, devil disguises. Go ahead.
So did you ever let your kids, when they were younger, go trick-or-treating?
Well, of course I let them go trick-or-treating. You know, they children. You're supposed to let them have some fun. You know, I let them go. They
all
dress
right.
up as whatever they wanted to dress up as. You know, it didn't bother me.
Did you have candy at your house for the kids that came by?
Yeah, I had candy for them. You know, just, it was simple candy, though. I had M&Ms.
Oh,
M&M.
good.
But in the package, right?
You just gave it to them from your hand.
Each child got one in their hand. One.
One? You gave one M&M, one piece of candy.
What's your favorite color, sweetie?
They just got one in.
Drop it in the bag.
Keep it moving.
Oh, wow.
One bag of M&Ms last me 2 Halloweens.
That it did.
2 years.
Well, a lot of trick-or-treaters this year are dressing up like Steve Harvey, Sister Odell.
He is a famous character for Halloween. They put some stocking cap on and a mustache and all that. That's
Yes,
cute.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
White kids do it, all of them.
Yeah.
Steve just got himself pretty popular with that game show he does.
He's famous.
Yes, ma'am.
He's
Family
famous.
Feud. Yes, ma'am.
Fruit.
So I wanna-
what's the fruit? Fruit.
Family Feud.
Family Feud.
Yes, that's it. Family fruit. And they just has them people on there asking questions. They get them dumbass answers. He just be,
He's funny.
Well, he'll be happy to hear that you watch the show, Sister Odell. So if anyone's listening, you have a lot of fans out there, Sister Odell, and if they wanted to dress like you, if they're listening, what should they wear?
all white, sweetie, all white missionary. Get you a nurse's hat, get you a white shawl, get you a white nurse's hat, get some white stockings, and get some white, and get some white rock posts. And get on out there and represent. And get you a church fan and a Bible.
Yeah.
And you go on out as Sister Odell.
I'm sorry, Shirley. Sister Odell, how long you been wearing these stockings, though? The white.
I've been wearing stockings as long as I've had legs. What is you under my dress for?
You just got real up
Stay
in
in your
here.
place, sweetie. You must have done forgot how old school people's work. You don't get up under my clothes talking to me. You must think you're on stage at the Stardome or something. You carry all that foolishness down there to the Stardome at the Birmingham with them peoples right there. You don't get up under Sister Odell's dress. You ain't been up under here. If you got up under here, you learn yourself something. I tell you, you learn yourself something. Mess around, change your life, little boy.
Do you know, Sister Odell, it's funny you mentioned stockings. A lot of people, like the younger women of today, don't wear hose.
They sure don't. They
yeah,
don't
they
wear
don't.
hose.
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
No, they don't,
They don't
Sister
wear
Odell.
them. You know, you're just too fast out here.
Yes, ma'am.
You're just too fast out here. You're just wearing, you got your legs all out, everything all out. You know, people can see. You know,
Yes,
put some
ma'am.
pantyhose on so if you just mess around and your leg open, everybody don't get to see the promised land.
School them, Sister Odell.
Put them stockings
Tell
on
us
like
about
you
that.
supposed to.
Yes,
Jennifer
ma'am.
Hudson wears stockings. That's what I like about Jennifer Hudson. She wears
Yes,
stockings
ma'am.
all the time. All she need is white. She'd be a missionary. And she can sing gospel too. Lord have mercy.
All right. All right, Sister Odell. Thank you.
Now, Fantasia need to put some pantyhose on.
Wait a minute now. That's my favorite.
You
Coming up next.
You don't tell me what to wait on. You're going to keep running your mouth, your little stupid ass.
It's the nephew in today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is the most emotional man I've ever met. The most emotional man I've ever met. We'll get into that, find out what that's all about in just a few, because right now it is time for the nephew and today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Your check bounced. And I know a lot of y'all, you see, that's why we don't write checks to the church no more. Because a lot of y'all used to bounce these checks. That's what y'all used to do. Your check bounced. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Sister Monica, please.
Who's calling?
This is, Brother Deshaun. I'm calling, actually, I'm a member, Greater Missionary Baptist Church.
How can I help you?
Calling you actually about the offering. Now, did you, I know you paid your tithes.
Yeah, I pay my tithes every Sunday.
Okay. Now, you paid a love offering as well, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Now, this past Sunday, I'm looking at a check that you left us with bank.
Right. I sure did. I wrote a check Sunday.
Okay. Now, the check, ma'am, was $250. Am I correct?
Right. I wrote two checks for my tithes and the love offering. Right. I wrote one for $250 for the love offering.
Okay. Now,
what is this call regarding? Why are you calling me?
Well, what I wanted to tell you is that I hate to be a bearer of bad news, but your check that you wrote for $250 actually has bounced. And
wait a minute. You said my check bounced for $250?
Your check bounced. So what I'm doing is calling you about recouping the $250, as well as, you cost us $30 in bank fees.
Wait a minute now. I wrote two checks. I wrote a check for $100. Did that one bounce?
I don't see to it that one bounced. All I know is the one that the love offering has bounced.
Well, did you put them in at the same time? Because I wrote them at the same time.
They all go in on Monday, ma'am. Now, I didn't put them in at the same time. I've been putting them in for the last 2-3 years. The problem is, why would people write these?
What is your name?
I'm Brother Deshaun.
And you was there this Sunday?
I was there. I don't think it matters when I was there, ma'am. The problem is that I didn't put these checks in, and I don't understand why y'all write these checks to the church.
Wait a minute.
Knowing that they gonna
bounce. Y'all write these checks.
There's a lot of people
My checks are good.
Well,
I don't write bad checks.
Well, why
did one clear? Why the other one didn't clear?
Maybe you didn't have enough money for both of them to clear.
What did you just say?
Maybe you didn't have enough money in the bank for both of them to clear, and I don't understand why people write these.
I got plenty money in the bank, and all my checks clear. I don't write no rubber checks.
Well, you wrote one on Sunday, and that's the problem. How you gonna try to give a love?
Wait a minute. I think you got me confused with somebody else. I don't write no bad checks.
You done wrote this.
I'm trying to be nice to you.
I'm trying to be nice to you. When can we expect the $250 plus the $30?
So wait, $30?
That's the bank fees, ma'am, for the doggone check bouncing.
My check didn't bounce. I'm going to check my bank. And if my check clear, you going to pay me $30 for calling me, harassing me about a $250 check bounce. I don't write no.
Why would you write check? What, you want to sit up in the church and write these big number checks when you know you ain't got it in the bank?
What the did you say?
I said, why would you write these checks when the money ain't in there?
Let me tell you one thing. I don't write no bad checks, and you got a lot of nerves calling me, telling me my check bounced.
Your check is the one that has bounced. And
I'll tell you what you do. Since my check bounced, you pay the since you got all the money. And don't call me with this again. Hello?
Don't you hang up on me no more. When are we going to get this $250 and this $30?
Look. Somebody from the church told me I wrote a bad check. I don't write no.
You did write a bad check.
I didn't write no bad check.
Yes, you
Wait
did.
A minute. Why are you calling me? Why the treasurer don't call me at church?
The treasurer is
the
busy.
Deacon, I ain't never know the deacon call nobody about no bad check. Your is full of and, thank you. You got the money.
I ain't got. Who in the hell is that in the background? Who is that?
Never mind who it is. We both go to the same church. And you gonna call me to my I wrote a bad check. You don't you call me no more. And if the check bad, you pay it, okay?
Do Pastor know you talking like this?
Do Pastor know you calling me? Can you answer that?
Look, when are we gonna get this $280 is what we looking for from you.
I wrote a check for $250.
And
you will not get $280. You put the $30 with it.
You put $250 in there, it bounced. $30 cost us on bank fees. That's $280. When can the church expect their money?
Never. Not no $280. You will never get $280.
You gonna make me come by your...
And my check then... What did you say? I'm gonna do what?
You gonna make me come by your house and get this money.
Bring your on. Bring it. Bring your on.
What is the address on this
on
check?
The check.
I got it off the check.
Well, bring your on. I bet you'll be limping back.
I'm watching you. You better not be spending no money nowhere. You better not spend nothing till I get this $250 plus $30.
Whatever I want to, okay?
No, you know what?
I am, and you don't call me no more with this because my check did not bounce. I don't see how one check went through and the other bounced.
Let me say this to you. We cannot accept you back into the house of the Lord no more until...
What did you say?
You are not... Don't you come in there Sunday until we get...
I'm coming up in there Sunday, and I'm going to make sure I find your because you the person I want to see.
You gon'
And you know what? I'm going to call the pastor right now and ask him because I don't believe my check bounced. You full of
Well, let me say this before you call Pastor.
No, I'm going to call Pastor. No, you should have talked with Pastor before you call me with this information.
I got one more thing I need to say to you.
You ain't got nothing to say to me. You done upset me with this talking about I bounced a check. You should have went to Pastor before you called me with this.
I'll tell Pastor when I get, but I got one more thing to say before I leave. Is you listening?
What do you got to say to me? What do you have to say now that you gonna pay the check?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your girlfriend.
Wait, what did you say?
Baby, this
what did
is...
you say? What did you say?
I say this is Nephew Tommy, baby, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your girlfriend has pranked you.
I'm gonna beat that. She just left here flying out the door in a hurt. No, she didn't. I'm gonna that.
Let me ask you one more thing, though, baby. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Y'all ain't no... I'm sorry.
What is it you're looking for? What?
Ain't no praise up in here. You know what? See, you know what? I'm through with it. I'm through wanting y'all to give me the praise that I deserve when I get through with these pranks. And you know what it is?
You say that every day. You don't mean it.
You know what? I'm not finna do it with you. I'm not
say
finna
it
do it
every day. You don't mean it.
I love the prank though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was excellent.
The prank was great.
But you know what? But
praising you though is not what I'm doing.
Oh, that's what it is, though.
We praise the Lord
Junior
up in here.
Yeah, I get
the Lord.
You know what? I'm not gonna let y'all steal my joy. My next stop is Syracuse, New York. That would be the 10th and 11th of November. All right, at the Funny Bone. All right, the nephew is coming to town. I've not been up there in I swear, about 8, 9, maybe even 10 years. So Syracuse, New York, the nephew is coming to the Funny Bone. Get ready. 17th and 18th all night. It might be even 19th. Virginia Beach, baby. What? I'm in the beach. I'm in Virginia Beach, laying in the cut. Lord, today, y'all would not believe this. I am in Tommy T's in Oakland, California. That's in December 8, 9,
Tommy
10.
T.
All right.
Boy, you been up there, Junior. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man. Love Tommy, man.
Now, Junior, here go one.
California. Yeah.
Yes, but Junior, here go one I've never been to before. 15th, 16th of December, Tacoma, Washington.
I ain't never been up there.
Tacoma, Washington. And I'm saying it with
it's just Washington.
I'm saying it with flavor, Carl. Tacoma, Washington.
No, it's just
that right there. December 15th and 16th. Won't he do it?
Won't he will.
Won't he will.
It's just Washington.
He'll make a way. I said.
Nah, that's it. It's not
We
the
heard
same thing.
All right.
Washington.
Coming up next, it is a strawberry letter. The subject is the most emotional man I've ever met. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter, and if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now, and you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, the most emotional man I've ever met. Dear Steve and Shirley, my sister set me up with her new doctor that just moved to our city. He's 38 and divorced with a 14-year-old son. His son lives with him full time, so we have included his son in a lot of our dates. It's hard to get to know a man when his attention is split between me and a teenager, so I suggested that his son spend time with my sister's son, who is 11 years old. The doctor didn't like that, and he assumed that I didn't want his son around. He called me and said his feelings were very hurt, and he asked why I don't like his son. I didn't know how to answer that because I do like his son. He went on and on about this for about 3 days, and at one point he cried when he was telling me how proud he is to be a single dad. So now his son goes everywhere with us, and whenever the doctor doesn't get his way, he starts crying or he sits and pouts like a 2-year-old. I asked if he was submissive with his ex-wife, and he said he was not submissive, but he let his wife lead because she was more worldly. He gets emotional when he talks about his ex-wife because he feels terrible for getting full custody of his son. I told him that his ex-wife must be unfit to be a mom. He didn't address it that day, but the next day he told me I should never talk about his ex-wife like that, and he teared up as he reminisced about the day his son was born. I told him I need space and time to sort out everything, and I haven't spoken to him all week. I wonder if he's crying over me like he cried over his ex-wife. Is it weird for this grown man to be so emotional? Does he want his ex-wife back so they can be a family? What's going on? Well, some craziness is what's going on. Yeah, this is weird. I mean, I don't know anyone who cries this much, and not even babies. And what's he crying about? What's he crying for? Because you wanted alone time with him? That's perfectly normal if you're in a relationship and trying to get to know someone. You did suggest that he spend time with your nephew. It doesn't mean that you don't like his son. I don't even know where he got that from. No one said that. But why are you still dating this guy if these things are bothering you? And we all know why. You're dating him because he's a doctor. All right. So because he's a doctor, you put up with these emotional outbursts. You have to get to the bottom of this. You got to address this with him so you guys can figure this whole thing out. I mean, maybe he does want to be with his ex-wife, but you won't know unless you talk about it and find out why all this crying is taking place. Crying like this and pouting is not what fully grown, mature men do. This has got to stop, and you got to find out why. Steve?
Well, I know the answer to this whole letter because I think she's leaving a part out that she doesn't understand, and this is what's causing her the most problem. The title of this letter is The Most Emotional Man I've Ever Met. Let me tell you something I've learned. A man can be one of two things. He can be an emotional man, that's not a problem, or he can be a sensitive man. That's not really a problem. Now, any excess of either one of those is a problem. If you're excessively emotional, that's a problem. If you're excessively sensitive, that's a problem. But when you are a man and you are both, you are emotional and sensitive, Houston, we have a problem. And this is Houston Mayday. This is John Glenn on the moon. This is the dude on the spacewalk and the line broke. Mm-hmm. Houston, we have a problem. Because this man, you think it's emotion, but he's sensitive too. And that's an ugly combination in a man. It's an ugly combination if you're a woman. In excess. It's okay that women are emotional and sensitive because women's senses are heightened well, more advanced than most men I know. They just are. Women are just more sensitive and emotional to things, but they keep it in check, and that's what makes women beautiful. Well, when those two qualities are on a man, this ain't beautiful no more. It's beautiful to date an emotional and a sensitive woman. It's a beautiful thing. It's not a beautiful thing to date an emotional and sensitive man. And that's the problem with this whole letter. I normally don't address the letters this way, but I decided to take that approach. So as I go through the letter, I can show you the problem. He's 38, he's divorced, got a 14-year-old son. His sons live with him 14. So you include him a lot of your dates. And then you say it's hard to get to know a man when you got to split time between him and a teenager. So you suggested that the son sometimes hang out with your sister's 11-year-old boy. Now that sounds like that wouldn't be a problem. But oh no, Mr. Sensitive called you and said his feelings was hurt. And he asked why I don't like his son. Well, hold up, dog. Where you going? This don't mean I don't like your son. So now, I didn't know how to answer that. Well, you should have answered it by saying, no, I love your son. It's just that I'm also trying to get to know his father. And I'd like to spend some quality time with his dad if we're going to try to build something together. That's all the answer should have been. But I don't know if that would have fixed Mr. Emotional Sensitivity, because he done got his feelings hurt. Then he went on about this for 3 damn days. Well, hold up, partner. What man drags on a potential argument for 3 days? Who do that?
Hang on, Steve. Hang on.
Damn.
We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, the most emotional man I've ever met. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, the most emotional man I've ever met.
All right, I'm going to do this quickly. I told you all I don't like to answer these letters like this, but I've decided to do this for the first time. Here's a problem in this letter. It's not that he's emotional and sensitive. It's okay if you have an emotional man, or it's okay if you have a sensitive man. But any excess of an emotional man or any excess of a sensitive man, and you have a problem. Any excess in that in a woman would be a problem too. But on a man, it really don't look good. So this guy he's not only emotional, he's sensitive too. And that is what the problem we have. So let's go through the letter right quick. You're dating this man who's a doctor. He has a 14-year-old son. He's a single dad. And you're trying to get to know him. And everywhere time y'all go somewhere, he's 38 and divorced. He includes his son on a lot of our dates. And then it's hard to get to know the man when his attention is split between you and a teenager. So one day, she suggested that the son spend some time with her sister's son, who's 11 years old. The doctor didn't like that, and he assumed that I didn't want his son around. He called me and said, my feelings was hurt. And how come you don't like my son? I didn't know how to answer that. Well, your answer should have been no. I absolutely adore your son. It's just that I'm also getting to know his father, and I need some alone time with his dad so I can figure out how this is going to work as a family. That would have been the perfect answer. But because you say you do like your son. Well, he went on and on about this for 3 days. And at one point he was crying when he was telling me how proud he was. Who? You don't like my son? I told you my son and me, he stayed with me. He ain't got nowhere to go because I'm a single dad.
He sounds like that.
He stayed with me. And why you don't want him to come with us? He can't drive. I can't just leave him home. He 14. He can't stay home by himself. What 14-year-old can't stay home by their damn self? Because I raised him and I know good. Well, if I leave him at that house by himself, he gonna fall apart. Just like his daddy. Because I didn't raise my son to be by himself because I don't like being by myself. Because when it get dark outside, I start crying.
When it get dark outside.
All this here, you don't want him to come over here. What day is this? This is day 2. I got one more day of this here because I need to do this for 3 days. You should have left his punk ass right then. Right then and there. Should have left his little soft, tender ass right there. So anyway, So now his son goes everywhere with us, and whenever the doctor don't get his way, he starts crying or sitting and pout like a 2-year-old. So now you tell him something he don't want to hear, he start pouting and crying. So then you asked him a very adult female question. Were you submissive to your wife? He said, no, I was not submissive, but I let my wife lead because she more worldly. What? Well, hold up, dog. You let your wife lead. I don't understand that one, dog. No, ain't nobody leading me nowhere. Nobody. Now, you can call it sexist if you want to, but I'm not following. Now, I'll take your advice. My wife done made a lot of sense on a lot of stuff. I've listened to her advice, but you ain't finna lead me, though. And he let her lead because she more worldly. What's your punk ass do? So anyway, he gets emotional when he talk about his ex-wife because he feel terrible for getting full custody of his son. I told him his ex-wife must have been unfit to be a mom. And I'm telling you right now, when they give the father full custody of a child, something wrong. Because they no court in the world do that. They do not take the child from the mother. Because every man knows this. Every child needs a mother. Every man know that. That mama, she critical. Dads are critical too. But that mama, whew, that's a real hole. So he said she must be unfit. You don't talk about her like that. You don't talk about my wife. My wife wasn't no unfit, brother. I asked her to marry me. Why would I ask somebody unfit to marry me? Hey, you gonna talk about her like that? You shut up talking about my ex-wife. She was beautiful. They just took the baby from her because she ain't want me or him. That's all it was.
Why are you crying every day?
So when you told her that the ex-wife must be unfit to be a mom, he didn't address it that day. But the next day, don't you ever talk about my ex-wife like that. And he teared up as he reminisced about the day my son was born. I remember the day I was standing there at the foot of that gurney, and she had her legs up, and his head popped out. Standing there, then his shoulders came through. And I said, "Oh God, he here. Now I got to be a real man, and I got. Oh God, he here. Now I got to pay for all these bills and stuff and come with him. I don't think I'm man enough to do it." So you told him, you said, I need some space. So you ain't talked to him all week, and you wonder if he crying over me like he crying over his ex-wife. No, he done called his ex-wife. Guess what? Guess what? She ain't called me this week. She ain't called me this week. Is it weird for this grown man to be so emotional? Does he want his ex-wife back so they can be a family? What's going on? No, his ex-wife don't want him. If her ex-wife was more worldly than him, the reason she left him because she found out he was spineless. He's emotional and sensitive. And you have an emotional and sensitive man. If I were you, I would cut my losses right now and get away because you're not fitting to fix him. He need therapy and he need a daddy.
All right. Thank you, Steve. Leave your comments on today's
ass whip.
Strawberry Letter on Instagram at Steve Harvey FM. And check us out on the Strawberry Letter podcast. It is free on the iHeartRadio app, where free never sounded so good. Coming up next, it is Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Pimpin'!
Right here, Junior, right here. Don't take me long, baby. I'll be ready.
Let's go to these
I
picks,
stay
Pimpin'.
ready. You ain't got to get ready. What's happening with you, man?
Let's go good, man. Let's go get
What's
to these
going
picks,
on,
man.
ladies? Everybody good over there? I
Hey,
see you looking
Pimpin'.
good. What's up, Chocolate? I see you.
Hey,
baby. What's up,
Pimpin', what's
Emma?
happening?
What's up, Monica, with the hair? I see you. What's up, Shirley?
Hey, Pimpin'.
Yeah, you need to holler at your boy. You know, going through some things. You need to come through on the other side. You know,
Yeah.
some consoling. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like it. Some consoling. Hey, Junior, what's up with you?
Here we go, Pimpin'. Let's go to these picks, man. Week 7. Here we go, man. Dolphins over the Patriots 31-17.
Hicked it.
Yes, you did, sir. Jets over the Giants, man. This one got me, Pimpin', but you know what?
Oh, y'all, everybody have it.
Wow.
Y'all wouldn't listen to me. Now you see it popping off.
Yeah.
Out in the club, dancing your hands off.
Here go another one, Pimpin'. Jaguars over the Steelers, man. 20-10. Yeah, Pimpin'. You picked the Jaguars, dog.
Yeah, Duval. What's up?
Man, the Titans beat the Falcons 28-23, Pimpin'.
I ain't picked that one, did I?
Nah, you didn't pick that one, Pimpin'. Here go another, man. The Panthers over the Texas last second field goal. 16-13, man. Panthers beat the Texans.
No, that was just...
that hurt.
Yeah. But Pimpin', you bounced right back, though. Cowboys over the Rams, 43-20. You picked them.
Yeah.
Come on, Dak, save your career, your whole career.
Hey, Pimpin', then you come back again, Pimpin'. Vikings over the Packers, 24-10.
Wow. I told you I wasn't going to pick them no more, but I went on and did it because Jordan Love, he ain't ready yet.
Yeah, you did that, Pimpin'. And then the Saints over the Colts, 38-27, Pimpin'.
That was it. I picked them.
No, you picked the Colts, Pimpin'.
I thought so.
But you come right back, Pimpin'.
Tosh.
You come back, Pimpin'. The Eagles over the Commanders, 38-31. You picked that one, Pimpin'.
I told y'all. Come on, man. Come on.
Man, Pimpin', this is going to hurt right here, man. The Browns fell to the Seahawks, 24-20.
I be damn. These damn Browns, man. I'm going to stop being a Browns fan.
Well, Pimpin', you come right back, though. Pimpin', you always bounce back. The Ravens over the Cardinals, 31-24.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
Now, the Pimpin', this one going to hurt. It's going to hurt you, Pimp. The Broncos beat the Chiefs, man, 24-9.
I started to pick the Broncos for an upset, man, and then I said, hell no. I'm mad at myself. I bet I don't do that no more.
Yay, Russell. Shake it off.
There you go, Shirley.
All right, thank you, Junior. Thank you, Pimpin'. Coming up at the top of the hour, a listener wants to know how long you should wait before you get remarried. We'll find out right after this.
Oh, he know how to do that. He done that a couple times.
Yeah.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, this is from Marianne in Biloxi. She says, my youngest son was married for almost 3 years, and the day after his wedding, he got caught in a hotel room with his side chick. It was the same hotel where his wedding reception was held. My daughter-in-law wanted to divorce him, but some kind of way, he convinced her to stay. So in my mind, my daughter-in-law knew who she married. I was shocked to hear that he had cheated again after Labor Day, and this time she left him, and their divorce was final last week. I got a text from our church secretary that said my daughter-in-law was looking for a place to have her wedding. I called my daughter-in-law and she told me it was none of my business. My son loves her and he's sick behind this. She's planning to have a Christmas wedding. How could she move on so quickly with someone new?
Wait a minute. You don't, wait a minute. Lady, have you skipped over the cause and effect? Have you just skipped over that? Now, this could be a rebound. She could be acting too soon. But how could she? And don't nobody give a damn about your son being hurt. He really loves her. Because he didn't act like it. The day after the wedding, you at the same hotel with your side chick. And then you get caught again after Labor Day. She got a divorce and it's final. Now see, here's the part, the timeline that the lady's leaving out. You don't know how long it took to get the divorce. And then she getting married in Christmas. Okay, let's just say it's 1 year. That's her damn business. Maybe she found the right one. Cause guess who wasn't the right one? Your raggedy ass son.
Yeah, I love him.
Now what you mad at this girl for? How could she? Wait a minute. Where's your letter about your boy? Where the how could you lying about your son? How could she? No, how could he? And then how are you got the nerve to write us talking about how could she do this? He really loves her. Really? Okay. Well, see y'all at the wedding on Christmas. Because it's popping off.
Put your red on.
Yeah.
Put your
I already know the colors too. Red, white, and green. It's going to be pretty.
Feed the reindeer.
Yeah. Yeah, instead of releasing the doves, they're going to release the reindeer. It's going to be a stampede in the middle of town.
Rudolph.
It's happening.
All right. All right, so we got that one. We have time for one more, Steve. This one is from Carolyn Sue in Tyler. She says, I drive for a rideshare company part-time, and I got into it with a drunk passenger that tried to steal my cigarettes. I put her out on the side of the road, and she got bit by a dog. It's a small bite, nothing major, but she is threatening to report me to my job if I don't pay her doctor's bill. Is she bluffing? Should I pay the bill? Wow.
No. No. All you gotta do is tell him exactly what happened. All you gotta do is tell him exactly what happened. She stole some cigarettes. Y'all got in an argument. She was belligerent. You felt your life was not safe. She said she was gonna choke you with some piano wire while y'all was driving.
Oh,
that's what she said.
Embellishing the story now.
Yeah.
She said she was gonna choke you with some piano wire while you was driving. You stopped your car and let her out.
Yeah.
She was so belligerent. Then you was driving off and you looked in your mirror and she was being belligerent to the dog.
And the dog.
So the dog bit her ass. I saw that. But she was beating the dog.
Whoa.
Sound like
she going to jail.
Yeah.
Jail over
Prison
dog.
time.
This sound like Benson and Hedges, man.
And
in the South
the dog's owner was a white lady.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yes, I know how to build this story.
White woman with a
life. She might too.
Yeah, she gonna mess around and get life. She don't have to worry about that paying that dog biting bill.
Yeah. All right. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Today is also National Texture X Day. We talked about earlier it being National Candy Corn Day. But it's also National Texture X Day. So I got to ask you guys, who are you going to text and what are you going to say? Surely there's one.
I'm not finna text her. This is damn. Who thought this was a national?
We don't make this stuff up. You can't.
I don't care if you make it up or not. I'm not texting my ex at all.
Your phone out right now and get the texting right now.
When I pull my phone out, I ain't texting my damn ex. You lost your mind.
Wait, hold on. Junior said he's going to do it. You're in, Junior?
No, the hell he ain't.
Yeah, I love this day. This is a great day, actually. Really
what are you going to say?
Texture X Day? Oh, I can tell you the first one a cuss word, and then you. Yeah.
You so happy?
Yeah. Oh, this is the perfect day.
That better be all it's going to be.
You say that?
National
So every 30th October, I can do this here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm in for this. That is it.
No.
All right.
Every year.
This actually should have been on Halloween. It should have been that damn scary.
Tomorrow. It should be tomorrow.
Steve?
No,
you're awfully quiet.
I have no comment. I ain't got my
Anything
ex
you want to
phone
say to your
number.
ex, though?
Oh, I ain't even got their phone number. I can't.
You've been blocked.
Boy, when I tell you cut off all communication, I could not wait. Don't call me no more. Got it.
All right. Well, happy National Texture X Day.
I hate you. Yes, you do.
More of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after the hour. We will play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather have a romantic dinner with chitlins, or would you rather have it with pickled pig's feet? Those are your two choices. Romantic
Pickled
dinner.
pig feet or chitlins?
Yeah.
Romantic
with
dinner.
them chitlins.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about them pig feet.
It's gonna be rich, especially pickled pig feet, because they just pink.
Nah, the chili
Just sitting on your plate. Boy, let me tell you something.
crackers.
There's no way you're gonna be romantic with that.
But if they go and make them chitlins right though, Unc, with them onions and bell peppers and, man, if they do it
pickled.
right.
It was some hot
See,
sauce.
chitterlings is a delicacy in Paris.
Yes.
It's a store, it's a restaurant around the corner from the hotel we stay in that serves it.
Does it smell when they bring them or anything? They've taken all that out?
No, you don't know that. You know, they cook them in the back. But I'm going to tell you something right now.
What are they called?
I went there. They have no idea how to cook chicken.
Oh, I'm about to say,
What
Them
happened,
damn
Steve?
Paris people, they so ignorant. I just wanted to see what it looked like. The restaurant is nice. But I ordered the chitlins. I laughed so hard when they bought them chitlins.
Yeah.
First of all, what do they call them? Do they call them chitterlings over there?
Yeah, it's ain't no French
Ain't one
name.
name.
Chitterling.
There is no French name for chitlins.
Oh, yeah. They changed it up, Shirley. They call it les chitlins.
Les chitterlings.
Oh, wow.
Let me tell you something. They need to take this off the menu.
Yeah.
They have no idea how to season them. They have no idea how they're supposed to look. They don't know how to do it, but they be a little slightly undercooked. I don't know who told them. Chitlins don't come like steak. You can't get it medium, rare, well done.
Medium,
No,
well done.
You got to boil these things into a whole nother texture. Ain't
no over easy chitlins.
All right. So would you rather live across from a cemetery or would you rather live across from your ex?
Cemetery. Cemetery.
What?
Yeah.
Dead people?
Because my ex is dead to me anyway. So I want that damn cemetery.
Yeah, I'm just
Well,
cemetery.
it don't matter to me.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm
I
just
ain't going
cemetery.
over there.
What?
So it
You
don't
mean
matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? Cemetery or your
Well,
ex?
if I look over there, I'm going to see death either way. So.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, cemetery. Cemetery.
Would you rather sit on the plane next to a person who's coughing or next to a person who's snoring loudly?
Oh,
Snoring.
Snoring.
Yeah.
'Cause the other one is just giving COVID immediately.
Yeah.
Your mask. Where?
Word. Your mask.
On that
But I will
plane.
put a mask on your ass, whether you like it or not. I'll put a mask on you. I'll do it. I'll put a mask on your ass.
All right. Would
I'll
you rather
recline my seat and out-snore his ass.
Competition.
That's today's round of Would You Rather. Thank you, guys. Coming up
Yeah,
next,
you
it
let
is our
that
last
nail
break of
come
the
through
day,
that
and we'll
toilet.
close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day on this Monday, the day before Halloween. It's been a good day.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
I think I got to
Everybody
go
good?
get some more candy. I don't think I have enough.
You don't have enough. What all did you buy? What all did you buy? The
You need a
regular?
limit on this candy. 2 bags and that's enough. You ain't got to feed the whole
And you know,
neighborhood with this candy.
candy is expensive too, man.
And everybody don't need it. These kids got cavities anyway. You don't need to be giving these kids all this damn candy. You really don't.
Shut up, Scrooge of Halloween.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
You sound like Sister Odell
I
earlier.
am
saying-
not a Halloween fan. I'm not. I'm sorry.
Really?
Like, we have fun with
there's
the
a
kids.
line that my mom and daddy didn't have no problem saying.
What?
Out of
What's that?
candy.
Yeah, well, you turn your porch light off if you run out.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
saying,
This is
I'm gonna
it.
get
We
some-
done.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. The kids,
for the
the
kids.
kids like it. Yeah, they like
Yeah,
it.
it's a kid holiday.
It's the kids holiday, if you want to call it a holiday. It's not a national holiday, but people like to decorate.
I
Their
thought we should
houses
have been
and
off.
stuff.
To be honest with you, I thought we should have been off on Halloween.
On Halloween, but you
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
like
it's a
it.
holiday. It don't
you
matter
wanna
if I
be
like it or not. I don't like
a
Columbus
holiday.
Day. I don't think Columbus did a
Well,
damn
it's not
thing.
called
But
that anymore.
Yeah, we don't do Columbus Day anymore.
whatever it is, I still take the damn holiday. So I'm just saying, I would like to have, if I can have a Halloween holiday, then I'd love to be off. What?
You want to be off.
If it had come on Monday, I'm sure you would have found a way.
Monday?
We're surprised
oh my
you're
God,
here
that would have
today.
been great. We don't have enough Mondays. We don't. We don't have enough Monday.
Enough
What
Monday holidays.
We got MLK. We got Labor Day weekend. We got
Day.
Memorial Day weekend.
July 4th.
No,
Well,
July
that's
4th
on any
is
day.
Whenever
That's
July
on any
4th
day.
is.
Yeah. That's on
Yeah.
any day. Yeah.
But I think Columbus. Well, what did you say it is
President's
called?
Indigenous people's Day.
Indigenous.
You know
They
what?
damn country.
Okay. Can
Right.
we get a slavery
It
holiday?
was stolen from them, remember?
You do have a slavery holiday, Juneteenth. You have one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the newest holiday.
Yeah, Unc, I'm having trouble with this whole thing,
What?
because it's Halloween and stuff. Like I just got this house, so now I got to participate in the neighborhood. I don't really want to do this, but my wife just told me that I have to put the sheet on instead of and hold the bowl for the kids to get candy. Do I have to do this? Do I have to do this?
Junior, you're not in the
you don't have
hood
to
no
do
more.
that.
You know that,
Now,
don't you?
so now my black ass is a ghost.
Casper.
Are you friendly or mean?
I don't even know why. She got cat ears on. I got the whole sheet. It's not even adding up.
You know what?
Do we have to do these things, huh?
Well,
It's your community.
Yeah,
I
ain't never
changed my
had one.
costume too.
Yeah. You ain't gonna be in the HOA long. I can tell
Okay,
you.
what are you going to be now,
What you gonna be
Carla?
now, Carla?
A policewoman.
What happened to your other costume? What were you going to be before?
For Halloween?
Where?
But what were you going to be before? You changed it from what?
Shirley. No, I'm gonna be a policewoman for real. Yeah, for Halloween. What the?
Yeah.
But what were you going to be
Scary.
before?
Ain't nothing
Why did
scary
you
about that,
change?
though.
Why did you change it?
I didn't like the way the top was on the other Halloween outfit.
Yeah. Well, Carla, as soon as you become a police,
Too much.
could you?
Wasn't enough.
Okay, no more questions. No more questions.
You want
Mama,
something heavy? You
Mama,
want
why
something
you
heavy?
down here looking like that in front of all the people?
I hate you.
It was too
I hate
sexy.
sharing on this show.
So, but Carla, but what was the other costume?
Keep asking her.
Oh, the Star Trek. Remember I said I was going to do Star Trek?
Oh,
That black lady on
you
Star
gonna
Trek.
be the black girl
Uhura.
on the Star
Yes.
Trek.
Yeah.
Oh, what was her name?
Uhura.
Uhura. Uhura.
You who?
You just gonna be
Uhura.
Yahoo.
Yahoo!
Yeah, you
No,
just
so I'm going to be a
Yahoo.
cop now. I'm going to be a policewoman. So, yeah.
Well, please come by and
Where'd you
arrest
get your
me.
costume?
At the Halloween.
Oh, the cop.
You know those pop-up
Damn,
stores?
Shirley.
You know what I'm talking about? Those
Don't-
pop-up
don't-
Shirley, you don't know nothing.
Shirley just.
I just wanted to know where she got it, or did she make
Shirley,
it? That's
she
all.
got it where everybody else get their
I
costume.
Well,
make
Shirley,
it.
just having this white person on the show is finna get on our nerves.
Shirley, you the blackest white person we got on this show.
Anyway,
No,
I
she
just
not.
wanted
The
to know if
whitest
she got
black
it from
person we
home.
have.
But that's what I mean.
You just proved
Some
their
people
point.
make their costumes. Some people get them at the store.
Well, I ain't making it. I went to
That's
the
another
pop-up
white woman
Halloween
remark.
store.
That's another
Hey,
one.
take it up with the white lady.
Shut
Take it
up,
up with the white lady,
Shakira.
Carla. Carla, take it up with the white lady. Okay.
So anyway, back to my original statement. I'm going to get some more candy. We got to hurry and get off the air so I can go to the store.
Shirley,
Hey,
Carla,
Shirley.
it's not that serious.
Shirley, so if you was if you had to dress up, what would you be?
Huh? What'd you say?
If you had to dress up, what would you be?
A white lady.
Let's see. Last time I was. I have been Marilyn Monroe several times.
Ain't
Marilyn
from
Monroe.
Andy Griffith.
Several times. Cleopatra.
That ain't no white lady.
She was white, but yeah, probably yeah.
Betsy
I-
Ross.
I was-
Anything like that.
I've been Diana Ross. I've been Diana Ross before.
No, that's
I've
a
been
black
Diana
woman.
Ross.
That's a black woman. That's a black woman. You need a white.
Thank you, because I am a black woman. Thank you.
Well, this year, why don't you be Martha Stewart?
Why?
Because you got to be something you can't be. You can't cook, Shirley.
Yeah, she can't cook either.
Shirley, maybe you should be
can
Betsy
make
Ross
stuff,
and make a flag or something.
Oh, look at the time. We gotta go.
Hey, y'all, talk to God today. He'd absolutely love to hear from you.
Pray.
Or call Shirley.
Because Shirley ain't got on our black ass nerves.
You shut up. For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.